Do you want a life that energizes you and activates your unique gifts and abilities? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you how. I'm Dr. Keisha Moore of Life in Focus Coaching. And today we're talking about work and what makes a great work life, right? It's not about how much money we get paid. It's not about the benefits. Because sometimes we could do work for pay and sometimes we do work not for pay. But we can do work that is draining and exhausting and that feels like a chore, or we can do work that is invigorating and feels like we're excited to approach it and we're enjoying doing it. So what makes the difference between those two types of work? As I already suggested to you, it's not just about the job itself, and it's also not just about how much money we get paid to do it. That really what makes work a chore or what makes work a pleasure is about whether or not we personally find that work meaningful. So when we're doing work that we personally find meaningful, regardless of what the work is, that work is something that fills us with joy and happiness just from doing the job. And when we're doing work that we don't find meaningful, again, regardless of external compensation, it's work that drains our energy and that starts to feel like a chore. So, how do you identify work that you find meaningful and create more of it in your life? What I'd like to do today is to suggest to you ways to tap into your innate curiosity, your innate interest, and your innate talents. And if you can identify what those things are and then create work, paid or unpaid, that really allow you to tap into that, that will allow you to create a work life that you find meaningful and a work life that fills you with a sense of accomplishment, joy, and happiness. So let's go. What are some techniques that you can use to help you discover this innate joy that you can get from work? The first thing is I'd like for you to consider your personality and to consider who you are and what kinds of things motivate you. And the way I want you to do that is by really taking a reflection on people that you admire. So I'd like for you to think about 5 people that you admire. Those could be people who are living, people who've passed on, people that you've met personally and that you know very well, or people that you've only read about or heard about or seen on television. It doesn't really matter. But I want you to identify those 5 people, actually write their names down so you don't forget, and then think about what are 5 qualities for each of those people that you really admire. It doesn't so much matter whether or not those people with themselves as individuals say that they possess those qualities. It only matters that you see them as possessing those qualities. And those are things that you're attracted to. And those are the reasons why you admire them. So I'll cue you in on a secret. You can't be attracted to something that you don't possess. So the fact that you're attracted to these qualities and other people shows you those are things that are really deep down meaningful to you about who you are and the kind of life that you want to create. So you have your 5 people, you have qualities that you think each of these people possess that you admire, and as you're going through that activity, you'll often find that there's a lot of overlap. That although, one person might be someone that you know very well in your family and another person might be somebody that you've only read about, that they possess similar qualities that you find attractive. And so you take this list of these people and the qualities that they have. These are 5 people that you admire. And then you add a 6th person. And the 6th person is you. And you say, I am ... And then you list all of those qualities that you've identified in other people that you admire. Those are qualities that now you recognize and identify and associate with yourself. It doesn't matter if you feel like those are qualities that you possess right now, because I've already told you the fact that you're attracted to them means that they are in you. But they might need to be developed and cultivated. That's fine, because we'll talk about how you can do that. But for now, you say, I am, and list the qualities that you admire. So that helps you tap into who you are and how to find work that kind of engages this person. The second thing I want you to think about is the kind of work that you enjoy doing. So again, I'd like for you to reflect on when you were a child, what were the kinds of jobs that you dreamed about having? And I want you to write them down. There's no job that's too silly or too ridiculous, right? If we're going to take ourselves seriously, we have to take our dreams seriously. And there's something about those dreams that activated something in you, and we want to take that seriously and discover what that is. So if you dreamed about being a dinosaur hunter or astronaut or a clown or a teacher, whatever it was, take all of those ideas seriously and write them down. So now you have a list of the dreams that you had for yourself in terms of the work that you would do as an adult. And looking at the list, ask yourself, what did I think I was going to be doing with this job? What about this job really excited me? So maybe I wanted to be a dinosaur hunter because I love the idea of adventure every day and going out and battling a dinosaur and bringing it back, and the whole community is raving about how I've saved the day. Maybe you want to be a clown because you enjoyed the idea of doing something and looking into the smiling faces of children. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's most important that you realize what it was that you wanted to do in that job, what you thought that job was going to give you, because that's going to help you tap into what are the unique qualities and interests that you have, even if the job doesn't remain the same. And so as you look on your list and you look at not just the job titles, but what you thought you'd be doing in that kind of job and what about that attracted you to that job, again, you'll probably start to see some overlap. That there's actually consistency across jobs, even if you've changed your field or idea of a job, of a dream job, a lot over time. So you have this area of interest, and now you can write what I call your perfect job description. And so you'd start by saying, my dream job / life contains, and you'd write down all of the qualities that you identified in the exercise around what you wanted out of your childhood job. Okay, so now you have a statement about who you are, and you have a statement about the kind of work that you enjoy doing. So now you're prepared to shape your life to be in line with this innate curiosity and innate talent and gifts that you have. You can create mastery. It takes about 10,000 hours to be a master at anything. And so the idea that, you're just going to be gifted and everything is going to come to you and be easy, we know that that's false. But if you find something that is internally motivating for you, it will allow you to continue to put in the hours and sustain your curiosity and sustain your interest enough for you to develop to a master level. So Maya Angelou says that success is liking who you are, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. I want you to have a successful life. And that means living the life that reflects your unique gifts, talents, and ability, and doing work that allows you to share those unique gifts, talents, and ability with our world. So I want you to use what you've just learned in this exercise to look at the current life and work that you do. Are there elements in your current work that are missing elements from your dream job? If so, think about how you can start to integrate some of these dream job elements into your current work in life. I suggest you only start with one because you need to be able to focus and think thoroughly through the process. But if you keep plugging at it, you can create a job in a life that is the life of your dreams, one that allows you to operate in your unique areas of gifting and your unique interests. If you'd like additional resources about how to create the career and life of your dreams, please do check out my website and my blog, Living From Your Bliss. You can access that at www.yourlifeinfocuscoach.com. I'd also love to connect with you via social media. You can connect with me on Facebook at Life in Focus Coaching. You can also connect with me via Twitter at Coach Keisha. So if you have any questions about how you can discover your talents and how you can build a life that builds upon those talents, please do raise your questions in the comment box below. Please do subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of the valuable resources that are forthcoming on a weekly basis. Again, I'm Dr. Keisha Moore of Life in Focus Coaching, and I am wishing you a life full of meaning, purpose, and joy. Have a great day.